Hello, welcome to game 2 of my Grand Market Grand Prix tournament against Topher. I won the first one. I felt like I was behind most of the game, and I somehow snuck out a win at the end with a 4-province turn, sacrificing all of my mining villages. If I didn't find it, I would have been completely lost, so it was good that I had it. I counted it out. I was pretty sure that it was there. We've got a keep kingdom. There's a lot of points in keep. Basilica, not as much. I'm not super concerned about Basilica points. We've got plenty of villages with ports and snowy, draw with hunting party, attacks with knights. There aren't any knight treasures, so there's not any issue there. I think you just kind of build a generally normal engine stuff. You go remake and try to get engine pieces, and then feel free to thin the coppers, and then maybe you grab some golds for payload later on. There's also like ports and other 4 costs, so remaking 4 costs into 5 costs like hunting parties and knights seems pretty doable. I'm going to open Remake Silver. It can be slightly awkward to open Remake Silver if they collide, but I'm happy to even take a second remake. And if the remakes collide, you can remake a remake into Hunting Party or Servander. Here, I think I'll just take a silver and thin a copper, and be happy to add another silver to the deck. It seemed way too early for Snowy Village. On this 4, I think I'll go ahead and get the second remake. Again, just to start turning the remakes. If they collide, turn 1 into Hunting Party or Servander, which gains you a gold. But I imagine the knight stuff will come into play. We'll see. They've opened with Jack Silver. They got their Jack turn 3, which is quite nice. I guess 3 and 4 don't really matter as long as it doesn't miss the shuffle. And I'll grab my second remake. So here I'll grab Hunting Party and Silver. Oh, you can take Changelings. Now that I have a Hunting Party, the Changeling is pretty enticing. Decent chance to collide it with the Hunting Party. And would like to grab more hunting parties. Am I going to be able to buy a hunting party next turn? It's decently likely. It seems pretty risky to do it this way. I think I'm just going to grab another pair of silvers and move on from here. Snowy Village also seems quite early. It is, I guess, the only source of plus buy, but it seems quite early. So they've been able to thin 1 card. I've been able to thin 3 cards? Is that right? No, I thinned 2. They thinned. I've thinned 3 cards and a remake. They've only thinned 1. So I'm going to be thinner here, which is nice. 7 is an awkward price point in this kingdom. Not much to do other than buy a 7-point hunting party. I guess I get 2 victory points, so it's a little bit of a consolation prize. The Jack, I guess, is quite nice for gaining Changelings. Maybe that's something I need to consider. And they were able to get the Changeling hunting party thing going, which is fun. I will try to do that now that I've gotten a little bit thinner. The hunting parties will be nice once I've finished thinning my estates, and I think I have this 1 estate left. I'm guaranteed to find my my other hunting party in my remake this turn. I guess if I'd bought a Changeling, I'd have been guaranteed to find that as well. Yeah, with hunting party Snowy Jack, you can gain and play Changelings. So maybe I do need to pick up a village here. To do that, 1 Snowy Village seems fine. So this is going to draw me a hunting party, and this is going to draw me a hunting party. So I can thin a copper into a Snowy Village, thin a copper, thin estate. The question is, do I want to take the Snowy Village now? It does let me do some gain and play stuff with hunting party. It looks like I'm going to lose the hunting party split 6-4. Not the end of the world. I'm also going to be quite a bit thinner for whatever that's worth here. Not sure that it's worth that much, but it makes it more likely for me to hit my hunting parties at the top of the shuffle. Snow Village seems like a fine card to add. I don't want to add too many uniques, but it's going to give me a plus buy and enable me to start double buying things. I guess the issue I'm having right at this second is that Changeling doesn't seem great once the hunting parties have run. Like, it's all knights after that, and the knights don't seem particularly great, but one snowy at least potentially lets me do some game and play stuff. Grab a hunting party, and as long as I see a hunting party in the starting hand, I should be good, although it's a little bit scary of a starting turn because I have a couple of uniques down there I could see. This is kind of bad, but we'll see what we can make do. The next turn should be pretty strong. I've got 3 hunting parties to remake down there. I'm considering just going for the knight already. Grab Servander, grab another silver. The alternative thing to do would be grab a couple of ports and a monument. The monument could either be a remake target or play for coins VP. I don't want to have that many unique cards in the deck, so I don't really want to keep the monument around. The knights are also not great with the attack, but it could just be here, like Servander and silver, and then remake silvers into the 4 costs that I need. That makes some sense to me. So the 2 lines of considering ports and monument or Servander and Snowy Village. Wait, no, Servander and silver. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Servander and silver. Get the knight stuff going. I'm not super worried about revealing like day mana. Am I? I guess I am. Like, I don't want to reveal day mana because they haven't thinned coppers and I have. So that leads me towards the port monument line. Cantrips are kind of nice to have with hunting party. Potentially you could draw a cantrip plus a hunting party with the hunting party and neck draw that way. So ports, and I am going to take them both, and a monument. We'll see if they're able to, if they're going to buy knights here. I am leading the Basilica split, which is almost worthless, but I assume they're going to buy a card this turn. I'll buy a card next turn, and we'll just have split it 6-6. It's not really worth considering. The keep points are also not really considering at this point. I have the silvers. They have the coppers. I'd much rather give them 5 VP for having more coppers than me. They're hitting 7 here. So they're drawing with the 6 hunting parties. That was quite nice. I didn't think that with my deck I could collide a Changeling reliably with a hunting party to make it work. The turn that I had considered it on, turn 5. Having looked at the way they draw worked out. It ended up being fine for me. They revealed Dame Natalie, which is nice. I'll play the port here. Again, I'm going to play the port and play the snowy. Okay, so this is a decent shuffle. I'm not going to remake the monument at this point. I'm just going to trash 2 coppers. Honestly, if I can get rid of all the coppers from my deck, I'll feel pretty happy. The ports and other draw stuff will just work much better. At least I'm going to thin 1 copper this turn. I could consider turning a silver into port already. I could also consider underbuying here to take two more Basilica points. Like take Dame Natalie, see what it is. If I don't like it, take something else. I think thinning coppers is the most important thing for my deck, though. And I can potentially take 2 knights here. I have plenty of actions with the 2 ports and the snowies. So take Dame Natalie, continue, and I will take Dame Anna for the knight denial. We'll see if the knights start hitting stuff here. Obviously, if a knight hits one of my hunting parties, I'm going to be really, really sad because I don't have that many. If it hits anything else other than a hunting party, I'm perfectly fine with it. Yeah, that's fine. Silver seems fine to trash. I should be able to get both knight plays here. Although, again, drawing 3 of my 4 coppers, 3 of my 4 silvers in the starting hand makes this much more likely to dud. When did I do this last? I did this on turn. Yeah, I've done this before, so we hope that I can draw. I don't have that many things that I have a pretty good chance of hitting a hunting party or a port. We've got 3 down in there, 5 down in 12 cards. So they picked up Sylvia, which makes sense. We did end up splitting the Basilica points. I have 1 extra BP from playing the Monument. That's right. Yeah, so the ports can run very, very quickly, and if the knights run, this game could end somewhat abruptly. The changelings might be nice to have in terms of that. Okay, didn't manage to make this work, but next turn should be pretty good. Although I'm a little bit concerned that my hunting party in the bottom 3 probably will get trashed to their knight. But I don't have that many coppers left, so I'm gonna go ahead and play Day Mana and trash 2 cop. Oop. Meant to trash 2 coppers there. It obviously didn't matter what revealed happened. I didn't even even pay attention to what had happened. They trashed their surveyor. Okay, so the 2 knights are gone, which is good. They've still got Sylvia. I'm just going to grab Day Mana here. They did get a gold, which gives them 5 VP, which is quite nice. This is what I was referring to the situation. I have a hunting party in those 4 cards, along with a port and a copper and 1 other card. So if the hunting party and copper are the top 2 cards, then I could be in a lot of trouble. Again, with only 3 hunting parties, it's going to be real tough for me to draw deck. But hitting a port, Snowy Village is the other one. So hitting a port is fine. I guess I lead in a hunting party. There's a decent chance that one gets flipped over, which is a little bit sad. But they're leading on golds, which doesn't concern me that much. I'm still leading on silvers, although they do have a jack. It looks, that's a lot of money. 16 or 15. I'm interested to see if they want to start provincing now or just going for more knights, it looks like. Interesting. I really am not sure. The piles are quite low. I have remakes, so I can gain knights very quickly. So I'm going to play this hunting party now. Try to get back around to the hunting party. Okay, this looks like the turn. The top card is maybe a hunting party. I have enough actions to play everything. The hunting party got discarded, and I was not able to get back around to it. So I can remake now. I think I'm going to play Dame Natalie first. They Molly trashed one of their silvers. The Changeling is interesting, but I'm not quite seeing what it's doing for me. I'm not quite sure what I'm Changeling. I'm just playing Changeling on port, in which case it is a stop card in my deck. So I think it makes more sense. They don't have like any silvers, so I don't really need to gain more silvers. I wonder if Snowy is another option to give me more buys to threaten like a pile out of the ports. I think the plan here is going to be to gain Sir Destry and ports on this turn. I'm remaking copper silver. I'll still have a lead on silver. Having the extra Snowy Village gives me a buy, gives me some pile out threats, although it is a little bit risky in terms of gutting if I draw it too early in the turn. I did see both of their knights here. We'll see which one they elect to keep. Sir Bailey is more reliable. Sir Martin gives them more buys. Yeah, there's 4 knights in the trash. I have 1 in play. They have, one assumes 2 in their deck. I think I'm okay leaving them with 2 knights and trying to threaten to pile here on ports and knights next turn. So Hero Gate, play the Monument, and then trash copper, silver into port, gain 3 ports, and lower the piles pretty significantly, but have threats with my remake next turn. Obviously, they may have their own threats that I can consider. Maybe that's being too aggressive. I could remake the monument into Surdestry, kill the copper, and then buy a pair of ports. I could remake the monument into Surdestry, the silver into port. Can remake the monument into Surdestry, just kill a copper, and then buy a gold. It is another unique card, but yeah, I only have one port left in the deck. I kind of want to get another pair of ports for the remake stuff. So I think I'm going to go Monument into Surdestry at the beginning. Sir Michael is annoying. I don't think they can gain and play it, and I don't want to lower the piles anymore. And then silver into Remake, I suppose. Buy a pair of ports, and with good draw, potentially pile next turn. Feels a little bit overly aggressive, but I think I'm in a rough position now. They've got the 6-4 hunting party split. I do have a hunting party in hand. I also have a snowy village in hand, which I don't particularly like. We both got 2 knights. Michael's on top there, and below Michael is Josephine, which is worth noting for 2 VP. So there's 2 VP to be had. Ouch, that really, really hurts. If I can't draw and win this turn, I don't really see how I'm going to win the game now that they've hit. Oh, and my other hunting party's in the discard pile too. So quite sad draw there for me. Hopefully find the other hunting party in a bunch of ports and try to do some shenanigans with victory points this turn. I'm leading in silvers, they're leading in golds and coppers. It's not particularly close. Play the Destry, play the port, play the port. Okay, so my last 2 cards are Remake and Hunting Party. Okay. So I think I want to try to do stuff with Remake here. I can remake something into something. I pretty easily see me being able to empty piles this turn. Maybe it's not even that easy, but I kind of just need to gain provinces. So I'll draw this. If it's the hunting party, leave it on top, which is good. So yeah, I don't really have a way to get provinces even at this point. With the amount of points that I have, I need to get a gold or something this turn. So turn the snowy into another port, which is, I realize, quite lowering. Turn the remake into a duchy. Duchy seems quite silly. I have 3 silvers. There's 3 in the trash. Do they have 4 more silvers than I do? That's not possible, is it? They would have 10 more VP than me. Or are we tied on silvers? Both have 3. There's 8 missing. And I'm okay. I have 3. There's 3 in the trash. They have 2. Okay, I discounted that by 2. All right, so remake the snowy into a port. Remake the remake into a duchy. Or just remake snowy into remake and copper into nothing, buy a gold, and then try to do stuff next turn. Similar kind of stuff next turn. Copper into nothing, and yeah, I could have gained 2 ports here, but I don't have a way to score enough victory points to win. And I start with a hunting party on top, and somewhat sadly a knight, 3 terminals. But if I can find a port, and I've got 4 of them, I can play Surdestry and potentially draw a deck that way. I will note they have not thinned any of their coppers, but the 6 hunting parties seem to be moving through the copper deck just fine. I only have 3 hunting parties now that they trashed one. And I have to let this. I think I have to let them trash a hunting party. I don't think I can win without that silver, unfortunately. I don't think I can win without that silver. It gives him too many VP. Feels really terrible to do it that way, but I don't see an alternative for myself. And they're remaking. They may have a pile here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where it all went wrong. I thought the opening was fine. They were able to get that extra hunting party with the Changeling, but it felt like that was not a guaranteed play, and then you just have a dead Changeling in your hand. But enabled them to get a 6-score hunting party split, and then their knight hit my hunting party, which I guess it was bound to do. So that's a tie match going into game 3.